Good morning, everybody. It is International Multi Award winning author LaDonna Marie, and it is day 6. And so, first, I want to thank each and every one of you all who are about to come on and listen. Those of you that will come on and listen later, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Be sure. If you want to get a copy of the ebook, I've placed it in this message so that you can get a copy of the ebook. The ebook, it will come instantly to your email, and you can follow along with me, and also you can add your comments to the comments area. But nevertheless, I want to say thank you again for traveling along with me on this 21 days, and we are on day 6. And today's topic is exploring anger. It says that there are many times in life when things happen instantly. We fly off the handle at someone, or we fuss at our kids loud in public. When you love and or when you and a loved one have a disagreement, normally after some reflection, we always think about the other way we could have handled the situation or conversation. This is when we take a deep look inside and look for the root and pull it up. It may be that you feel misunderstood, not appreciated, or even disrespected. For whatever the reason, it is time to choose to take action on your anger. I know it will not be easy, but the Bible says in James 1 and 19, understand this, my dear brothers and sisters, you must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. We have to learn each day to take the time to explore our anger, our actions, and our intentions when it comes to anger. We must do what God would have us to do, which is to love. And so I just wanted to talk about exploring anger because normally times, like I said, um, when we fly off the handle or we get upset instantly, I often say our mouths are like toothpaste. And once we say something, it's out there in the atmosphere. We can't take it back. We can apologize for it, but most of the time, the damage is being done when we're angry and we're quick to say something. And so we have to be honest and we have to look at what we say. In James 1:19 it says, you got to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry because the friends, family members, um, I know from experience, we hold on to some of those things for a long time because it gets rooted in us when when it's said out of anger, and it takes the other person a longer time to get it out of their system because they have to actually give it over to God, marinate on it and say, listen, I need to get this up and out. But for us as an individual, I want us to just take the time to think about the things that we say, to think about the things that we say to others, and think about what's coming out of our mouth. The Bible says that the mouth, that tongue is deadly. It speaks life and death. So out of our mouth, I often heard one time before that we live in a voice activated world. And so that's the reason why I'm very cautious of the things that I say. If I'm not speaking kindness or peace or things to uplift, and even when I do have to correct or chastise my children, I'm very careful of what I say because even the Bible says, he said he chastises those he loves. He chastens who he loves. but we always have to do it in love. We have to make sure that we're not just saying things that are going to stay with the other person for a longer part of time. Today, I want us to root up that anger, root up that core, root up. In the Bible, I love when they talk about the sycamore tree. It's like they give two examples about if you say to a mountain, be moved, and you believe that it'll be moved. But also, when I learned about a sycamore tree, those trees are the ones that have those roots that kind of go everywhere outside of the tree. And if you look at those roots, it's just like what you see on the top is just the top, but underneath there are so many roots that had to help that tree to grow. And so that's just like a visual um, like display of even when we have this anger or when we have any feeling or emotion that we just spurt out in a moment. And so I want us today to read James 1 and 19 and keep it in our minds as we go to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. We want to make sure that we encourage and empower, uplift, that we take a moment and we say what we have to say in love to another person, because we have to think about how would we want something said to us. So we have to explore our anger on today. I thank each and every one of you all for listening. I thank you for sharing. I thank you for being here with me this morning. It's only 10 to 15 minutes of your time, of your day. And so I really appreciate you all coming on and listening. Hopefully, I'll get my voice back in the next couple of days. But I thank you for coming in and listening with me even the more. God bless you, and I want you to have a great and amazing day. Keep God first, and remember today, James 1 and 19. God bless everybody.